Good morning. Wow, it's such a beautiful morning, guys. This video is has been started halfway. I moved to a new house today. I'm hosting some visitors, and it's I'm all over. I'm here and there. When you have visitors, you have to do a lot of cooking, and I'm doing the lots of cooking by myself. So um, I woke up at 5:40. And actually I was supposed to wake up at 5, and I woke up at 5:40, and I've done, so like whatever I've done. Yeah, this is some maize I bought yesterday, and it's so hard. Eh, that's why it is sitting there, and that is girly from last night. So yeah, I did some cooking. mm, yeah, I'm frying some onions, and there is some meat boiling over there. Yeah, so the onions is for this. I've also prepared my ingredients ready, so that things don't catch me off guard. So the lots of cooking we are doing, beef over here, and then in that sufuria, this one here, there's matumbo, this one there's maini, and then we're also cooking our fish over here, and then the veggies are boiling on in our jiko, in or on, whichever. It's outside the house, so somewhere past this dawn. So I'll just show you when you go to check on it. In the meantime, let's add our, you see, it's cooked. Let's add our tomatoes. So the fish are so fresh. I bought the fish yesterday. They were fried yesterday. um, and then just kept them in my small fridge over here. Yeah, I kept them in my fridge. Not that they could have gone bad, but you see this window, my countertop is so busy. You see there are lots of utensils and food and stuff. Yeah, you see this window, the reason it's having that wire is because, you see, this part of the window is supposed to be having some stuff to lock it, but it doesn't have. So there are so many cats around. So the cats normally come around. They want to they want to get in through the windows, because the windows are not lockable, and then get in and eat my stuff. But I really love the area, that my neighborhood where I've moved to. You see, it's it's giving village. It's giving village. I'll show you guys. We're just going out shortly to check on the other vegetable that is cooking outside. Yeah. So this is almost ready. Then you can put our fish over here. I don't know if I've put enough salt, because this is stew. I'm making good soup. I have to make sure it's thick and it's good looking. Yes, let's go out and check on our veggies that I told you was boiling out here. So that's my backyard. That's how it's looking like. It's giving a home. It's giving a village home. Actually, I have a neighbor, so those clothes belong to my neighbor. Yeah, so my jiko is out here. I normally boil outside here when using a jiko, because I can't use it in the house. So yeah, that's our veggies. It started boiling some minutes ago, and now it's doing well. It's doing well. It's almost ready. Yes, that soup is ready. Now you can put these ones, because now I'm the only one cooking and doing my video at the same time. Let me just do as I do, provided I don't get burnt. The distance is so so long. This one is also, yeah, the water has drained, so we have to start putting in the ingredients so that we have a good stew for this as well. So I made stew for both fish and this is just a bone. I made a stew for both. I decided that I should make stew for both fish and beef, because for fish I'm going to cook ugali, for beef I'm going to cook rice. So because I'm going to do that, you cannot tell me that someone is going to eat ugali with dry beef, or someone is going to eat rice and fish. So that's why I decided to make both of them stew. So this is the far we've come with our beef. I've already put in the ingredients, so I'm just turning it so that the ingredients also cook with it. Yeah, so we just turn slowly that way. Yeah, you see it's even smoking. Now we are topping up our fish with coriander. I think that's the correct term. If not parsley, it's the coriander, that is dania. Yeah, I normally feel really good when I'm preparing meals. When I have visitors and I'm preparing meals, once a meal is fully cooked, I feel so relieved, because that is a task completed. Now this is the veggies we were boiling out there. It is a combination of managu and terere. So you can go on Google and search managu and terere in English, like what they're called in English, because that's our traditional vegetables, and they are so they are very rich, like they're so delicious and very nutritious. Yeah, so we fry it here and we make it so good. You see, it looks really nice. Rice is one thing that normally remains, rice and ugali, and it's so hard to eat it for several days, at least if it's stew you can warm it for several days, but if it's something like rice or ugali, it's somehow hard to keep warming and eating and reeating. So I'm just thinking this will be enough, because they are men. I don't know, but there's always something about matumbo. Like, I do love matumbo. Even if I'm going to cook red meat, I have to cook matumbo, because oh yo, this meal is awesome. I think it's called stripes or so. Now I always like to put lots of pepper. When boiling matumbo, I put pepper. When frying it, I put more pepper, and I put lots of onions. And you can see my sink. I'm cooking as I clean. Guys, it's a lot of work. Let me just tell you, if you are having visitors, you have to host and you do the cooking and cleaning. It's sometimes it could be overwhelming at some point. So you have to learn to multitask. Now, there's some part I've not recorded, how the food was cooked, the cooked food, and how I served my visitors, because there was so much work. So my visitors had already come, they have eaten, and you can see the utensils. So I have to clean this very fast, because oh my god, they'll have to eat again. So they have to find that the utensils are clean for them to eat again. Like they've eaten, but they will eat again because the food is not over yet, you know. So I've done cleaning. I've cleaned all the utensils. This is my countertop. All the utensils arranged. And guys, I'm so tired. Sadly, these guys, my visitors came at about midday. They ate for round one. But of course, if they have to stay longer, like right now it's about 6:30, they'll have to eat again. So in the meantime, let me boil my tea over here, because guys, I've had such a long day, a very tiresome day. Like I'm actually tired. Good thing I've cleaned my kitchen, I've taken shower, and now my tea is boiling. I have to take that tea to tell my body sorry for such for such serious work of the day. Yes, yes, guys. So everything is done. Everything is said. Thank you, guys, for watching up to this point because I'm so tired. Let me go rest. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. If you haven't subscribed already to my channel, kindly do so, guys. Subscribe to my channel, turn on that notification bell, share with your friends, comment, and of course like. And I hope to see you in the next video, guys. Thank you so much for the patience, and I love you all. Bye bye.